Diego si Immortal, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
As far as burst go in the late game, a lot of this is going to be riding either on Alone or Parker to do a lot of damage. Is you can remove one with the Fiend's Grip or
Bottom lane, big fight breaking out. Parker, he popped meta for this. Stroke of Fate will connect. He just needs to get an auto attack here off on Sladen. He does get that. Affliction's body block's not quite good enough.
yeah.
He's toying with him. He's got Fairy Fire.
I'd like to see Tusk do that, Ricky.
He just snowballs you. What do you mean? He can't. He wouldn't
It's
have
not the same.
He wouldn't have taken the damage in the first place, Neph. Michael top lane gets baited by Cat-U on the Bane, and Bane will now just deny benefits of running a hero like Timbersaw. You can get away with being aggressive in your lane and or just being left alone, rather. Affliction doing so much work with this Arctic Burn. It's going to be allow Parker to try and get on top of him and finish off the kill. He needs a couple more attacks here. Pops the Fairy Fire even as he goes up onto the high ground, maybe trying to deny onto himself. It's not going to happen. So Parker grab himself.
Able to recover if he ends up going down there, but survives, heads back to base. He's got 3-1-1. He hasn't put another point to another ability yet. I'm pretty sure he'll get overloaded at this point. Elsewhere on the map, Affliction, he ends up going down.
Tried to... is behind them as he's going to run into the
He's got
Doom,
him,
but...
Fiend Script's going to follow up.
Yeah. Casking Timbersaw here is much bigger. Inkswell actually just going to stack the stuns, but the magic damage, is it enough to finish him off? It will be with the Brain Sap there from Cat-U at the very end. And oh, the double Doom. The Winter's Curse comes out just in time. That will barely keep them alive long enough to turn this all the way around as Draken's going to fall next. Cat-U now on the run. And he's not going to be able to survive as Parker just doing too much damage around the Terrorblade. And a big win there for Infamous.
Yeah,
and a great War Stomp as well, too. So Blink, instant stun. Pretty difficult to deal with.
Yeah.
Or borderline instant stun. They've gone ahead, slept Terrorblade here back on the... behind the tower. They even dropped the Doom on him. Oh my lord.
Bottom lane. Dude, does he know he's here? He's pinging it out like, you know, they scan him. Dude, Sebas is the biggest brain of any Dota play I've ever seen. Okay, to see him go past the creep, CK's coming towards him as well.
Meanwhile, top.
Pretty low mana.
They're gonna dive the Doom. Do they have the damage to actually finish him off though? Yeah, okay, there's the
They're diving alone.
They got him. Can they actually get on top of the alone? They do. Fiend's Grip comes out right away. The Guitaro rotation for the CK as well. So it's gonna be a one.
Yep.
No way they go into Roche, right? There's no chance.
Not a
Okay,
shot.
they just smoke on the low ground. Michael just gets pulled right. He has a Lotus already on Oscar completed. It almost managed to keep him alive for the moment, but Michael in some trouble. He jumps the back line as they've got Guitaro. He will be able to finish him off. The double Doom, it doesn't end up getting Doom's an illusion. Oh my gosh, what a disaster for Osmium. Oh, they will run into Michael alone. We'll be able to get out, but Earth Spirit not going to be as lucky here. Wait a minute. Yules, is it buying enough time? Doom, backside of the fight. Did he Doom a... Okay, I think he Doomed Storm. I couldn't quite tell. But they've also got the Timbersaw on the front side. It's a beautiful fight this time from Osmium.
Yeah, a little bit unnecessary dooming that Storm. Now he's at full HP again. And Phantasm is up.
If they want to go in, they've got to go in now. And they've got to find the picks on somebody.
Dude, Michael's on the back line
CK
here.
illusion going in. That doesn't really do what you want. There's the Winter's Curse to catch the Void Spirit. 2 heroes caught in the Soulbind, but Void Spirit almost dead completely just off the curse. He's going to be forced to leave. Now Guitaro standing his ground here with his BKB. Takes down the Wyvern. That's going to be a dieback, but Guitaro trying to TP home will be able to make it out. That being said, Alone did dive all the way to finish off Sebastia, and Cat-U will be next. So not only do they get the Roshan, but they get themselves multiple kills as Michael finishes them off there.
Yeah. Lincolns are probably more often going, like, he'll be saving it for himself. When he doesn't have these available, though. That time he was, like, trying to bait the enemies out to using it on him. Speaking of, they're looking for something right now.
They gotta get really nice 2-hero initiation, and they will find Earth Spirit as well. So good turnaround here from Osmium. It does prove that they can...
He doesn't have the mana to do that.
Yeah, Michael just rolls right up onto the high ground, ends up finding Cat-U. There's gonna be the 2-hero Soulbind. The Doom does end up coming out onto them, so that will hold them in place. But it's the backside of the fight, you gotta be careful. It's Kataro and Sabas trying to fight up into Alone. The DD rune doing work, but they managed to take down 2. Wyvern will fall first. The Fiend's Grip onto the Storm Spirit. They've got no save. They're crumbling on Infamous. 4 for 0, and it's about to be 5. Triple kill for Kataro.
Yeah, things finally went their way. The double doom. Again, it all comes back to keeping this Winter Wyvern alive on the back line to be able to deal with this CK.
Draken top lane. Does have the BKB. Gonna get caught by the Vortex and just burst it down instead. Never mind. Beautiful timing there from Alone.
Yeah. And this is a great setup for them. As you know, Roche has already respawned. They can start moving towards the pit right now. They see Cat-U.
Kataro is just going in. All right. 2 heroes caught in that soulbind. The buyback's coming through from the Dune. Alone's got to be careful. Still has that Doom available in 3 seconds. Who's going to use it on? He's going to go for Parker instead. The Terrorblade's stuck now. Sabas going to get himself a Eul's to buy some time, but the Shiva's Guard to slow them down. He ends up targeting Affliction on the backside. The Wyvern instead. Big Vortex from Alone, but Alone's running out of mana, and Draken's trying to stay on top of Parker, but there it is. The Sunder comes through, but now you're stuck inside the CK Illusions, and Alone in trouble. Out of mana. Burst it down. Ultra kill for Kataro. Good stuff. Good stuff. Sabas goes in. Silence onto 2. Who are they going to go for? It's going to be the Earth Spirit as well as the Timbersaw. They don't have a Doom to come through quite yet. The Vortex does manage to do some work. Big Winter's Curse as well. But the Fiend's Grip, it's caught Terrorblade. He needs help and fast. Will Parker be able to get out of here? Just gets pulled right back into Kataro. Cold Embrace almost to buy him some time, but Kataro just doing way too much damage.
Yeah. He's replaced his Titan's level with the Penta Edge Sword on the TP, though. He just wanted to go for more damage. Cat-U ends up running into Parker.
Oh.
He ends up getting off the Fiend's Grip.
He does temporarily, but Draken's going to chase him down. Gets the Doom on top of him. Nice Vortex comes in, but it's going to be Kataro with the Winter's Curse. That will buy him a little bit of space. The question is, can they finish off this Terrorblade? He's trying so hard on Draken, but Sabas comes in able to do it. And they've also got the sleep onto the Storm Spirit. A Remnant cooling down in a couple of seconds, but it's going to be the Bloodthorn from Kataro that helps finish him off instead. Another buyback from Cat-U doing work.
Now they're just going to run it down. They've got buyback on the Doom, but not the Storm Spirit. He can't get back into the game. He needs another 300 gold for this. There's no way for him.
Oh my god, he does damage. But they're going to walk in with a Terrorblade Illusion. We'll just clean that one up. And they'll actually make a clone of it. And they're going to go ahead and play aggressive instead, as they want to just try and push Infamous out of contention here. Draken goes in, manages to find the Earth Spirit, pops his BKB. Oscar with a Lotus Orb doing what he can, but Michael instantly dead. There's the Winter's Curse. It's going to expire quickly. There's no one there. He drops the first Doom onto an already dead Wyvern, but he's looking for more. 2 heroes bound here. Will he get the double Doom? No, he just goes ahead and drops it onto 1. This one will allow them just continue the fight here on Parker, but Alone, he's been caught by that Fiend's Grip. Michael will interrupt it with his BKB, but it's going to cost him his life again. Kataro with a triple kill. Alone trying to stand his ground here, but he can't do it. Terrorblade just too strong in the hands of Sladen here, as he's just doing more damage than Parker is at this point. They will buy back, though. The Sunder comes out onto the CK. Looks like they will finally punish Osmium after 4 buybacks from the enemy team here, and Sladen will TP home.
Yeah, they get back now. The Soulbind ended up ending. So he is like, okay, I don't care if I hit myself with this one, as long as I get off in 2 heroes, just fine. It only ended up hitting 1. And then Draken wasn't able to fight the TV because of it. Just absolutely melted him.
There's a beautiful kill there, setting up the dieback onto 1. Grimstroke goes down. He's going to be forced to buy back. However, Alone is out of mana. If they can chain stun down the Terrorblade, this would be huge, and Draken should make it easy. He does have a BKB. He's going to be forced to use it. Sunder is available instead. He's just going to TP home. But the Abyssal, does he get a range? He doesn't. The Lincoln saves him. They get ready to push the high ground.
Yeah, let me quick look at that. Assisted by the leveler there. There it is. Look at all the illusions. Incredible stuff.
Good stuff. Affliction. Biggest Winter's Curse of his life. Okay, it didn't quite pan out for him, but Kataro now looking to find the tier 4 tower. Michael rolls in, biggest magnetize of his life. Kataro seems to not care, continuing to focus on the barracks, pulls him back in, and he goes down. Parker coming to the BKB here on the Terrorblade. There's a Fiend's Grip. That's a Divine Rapier. And that is a GG.
It doesn't matter. he just ends up going down. A desperation divine rape here, and it unfortunately didn't end up being enough. First game, 48 minutes, goes the way of Osmium. I mean, again, it looked rough for them. I was certain that Infamous were just going to run them over, but after that first push, they just weren't able to do it anymore. Osmium managed to find an amazing team fight over in Mage without getting rid of the starter and the Legion Commander, though. They gotta have a lot of confidence in this.
I mean, I would be confident in this. Like, it's a pretty nice AM game. Even
At you. Dropping pretty low in all these lanes. The Observer's got his work cut out for him.
There's your tombstone, but looks like he's gonna be fine. Meanwhile, mid lane, first blood goes to Alone. What a career.
He's gonna. Yeah, he was hoping that he'd pick up the Ring of Health on it. He might just go for the. Yeah, one more. He's gonna die for this though.
Yeah, Michael gets a kill. Dude, the courier ends up scouting the guy trying to deny the tower. What? You got literally no mana, sir.
Yeah. He's not gonna be able to do anything here, and now he's gonna lose part of a creep wave because of it.
Oh, they're actually losing Kataro top lane as Oscar just dives him under the tower. I'm not sure if you noticed, but Cat-U, those mangoes, not helpful when all your spells are on cooldown. That being said, Alone still manages to kill Sabat.
And Draken can try to turn this one back around. Blink's still on cooldown, but again, he's only at 700 HP. Yeah,
that's what they're gonna do. That's an easy kill. Very well done.
Yeah. Makes quick work of him. I mean, normally this is lane is super favorite Legion Commander, but now
someone
oh, no.
would have voted for Osmium.
No. Osmium are going to be fine. They have them exactly where they want them to be. You see the Cat-U underneath this tower? This is exactly where he wants to be.
Okay, I see. Yes, taking notes. Exactly where he wants to be. Oscar, Michael continuing to beat down the Undying. They get the kill. Sabas comes in, though. He will be able to finish off Michael. So a nice kill for the mid lane Storm Spirit.
Did have to rotate for that
said,
one,
I'm not sure if you've taken a look at...
Back and finish off his mid-tier 1.
Yeah, Fortification
I guess
comes
soon
out
as
again,
Fortify
but...
comes off, yeah, he's gonna go Diabolic Edict this thing from in the trees.
Oh.
Not even from in the trees.
I mean, you have to be so careful here. You can get ran down by anybody, and they will drop the tombstone there, instantly cleaned up, but in comes the Storm Spirit trying to get on top of Parker. Mortimer Kisses gets dropped as well. You do manage to take down the anti-mage, but now the arena onto 2. It's going to be 4 heroes falling on the side of Osmium.
That is rough. The Black Dragon kept on like clipping on the Ancient Thunderhide.
Oh, they come in the aggressive arena on top of this Grimstroke. They will finally take down that tombstone up on the high ground. You've lost the Grimstroke, but it is a trade. You take down the Snapfire on the backside. Cat-U out of mana. Duel comes out on from the Legion. They take down Io. Winner goes his way, but loses life in the process. Cat-U still on this big dumb zombie trying to get the D ward. Not.
Yeah. I believe they scouted a lot of these heroes coming up as well, at least the Leshrac and the Io, thanks to this Observer Ward that's just about to expire.
Oh, they go in, nice Vortex onto the Storm Spirit. He needs help and fast. It's got to come from the arena, and it will. The Mortimer Kiss is coming through, so Boss will be able to escape. Oscar had no cooldown on that spear available to pin that Storm Spirit down, so ends up just being a little bit of a miscommunication potentially, and now Draken's looking for that dual target. Fights are going to be way more beneficial now on the side of Infamous, and this like 4 heroes like can fight into the 5 of Osmium, no problem at all. Alone, gonna walk up onto the high ground. They are gonna be able to catch Affliction right away to start the fight. There's gonna be a nice arena here. Duel onto 2, but he's gonna get tethered out here on that reload, and the question is, can they actually turn this fight around? Alone, like we said, still has the Aegis. Parker is getting to join the fight here, but has to consider they don't have this high ground vision really to work with. Oscar just runs up anyway, and Parker's gonna follow him, trying to stay on top of the gyrocopter. He's out of mana, slowed down. There's the Void. He falls. Cat-U's gonna be second. They take down the tombstone. It's just nothing going their way.
No, it feels like they can't find any of this.
Chill game from here on out for him. Top lane Arena is gonna find Kataro with the reload.
Yeah, but they're setting up on the look at Sebas down at bottom. Oh my god! They got God. He's so far from his team as well. He's gonna come back with the Aegis. Do they run away here? Do they try to take this fight? They're gonna try to take it.
I think you can. Like, I actually don't know if you can kill this Leshrac twice.
Oh my god, that was such a big brain play.
They're like, all right, guys, we gotta drop everything we've got.
He just loaded up static gremlins on the two of them when they relocated back in. So that's your 8 is gone. You lost the IO as well. They go pretty far here on Oscar. The Fortify to get the tower plaque on these heroes as well. They might be able to take this fight. All right, Oscar's going to live.
Nah, Anti-Mage is too strong, man. They're looking for more in the trees. Mana Void just pops them. Double kill for the AM. Now level 20s. He gets that blink cast range.
Grouped up on the side of Osmium. This changed his mind on Gyrocopter, by the way.
Oh, Oscar. Instant BKBs. They find Cat U. He gets a tombstone off onto the high ground.
This tombstone is going to do work.
They've got to, yeah, they've got to bring that down. Kataro will just TP home. He's going to be safe. The duel will find the kill there onto the IO. And like you said, the tombstone starting to do work. Meanwhile, Parker is just kind of focusing on the mid lane instead. Alone does have this haste rune to continue chasing people down. He's going to find Slayton in the trees. Nicely done. Parker, carry contribution as he secures the kill, quote unquote secures the kill. And Anti-Mage, will he chase for more? Absolutely. Okay, doesn't get.
Close this one out.
So they lose more attack speed, but less movement speed now. Interesting.
Yes.
Bottom lane, they found Kataro once again. No arena quite yet, but in comes the rest of the team. I don't know if you can actually stand your ground here. There's gonna be the duel, but yeah, the damage ends up going in the favor of the Leshrac here. The reload's about to expire, but he ends up dying at the very end. There's the arena like we were talking about, Oscar. Setting this one up for his boy Parker to come in and clean up alone. And deciding to have some fun left at the end. They actually smoke bottom. They might find Oscar. Rather, Oscar, he's going to look for Kataro. There's the arena, the spear, the reload on in. Kataro goes down. Savas here with friends trying to punish this. The question is, can they? They might be able to take down the... dude, he's just surviving through it all. The duel comes out. He finally dies, but the split earth ends up stunning up 2. He's trying to disengage her on Sabas. Will he make it? No, it's a rampage for the Leshrac.
Yeah, and that might do it. I mean, they didn't end up surrendering before, but there it is.
Yeah.
The emotional damage coming out after the rampage comes. 39k now with advantage here at only 31 minutes in the game. Infamous gave him the beatdown here.
Well played, Parker. We get, I mean...
It's the only person that Alone respects.
I think Alone's kind of like, yeah, you know, you didn't really do anything this game, but, you know, if we needed you. Nah, I mean, he actually played really good on the Anti-Mage.